Yo, what's up, man? John Sanders here with Limitless. What's going on? How you guys doing, man? I just saw that Warriors Draymond Green says Kyrie Irving is the scorer people think Kevin Durant is. What is up with this dude and his beef with Kevin Durant? I mean, he came to y'all's team, man. Like, you shouldn't be like dogging him. Like, I mean, you guys were the ones that took on Kevin Durant. And now you're trying to say that, and he's not like really blaspheming anyone. He's basically saying that Kyrie is like the main scorer in history of the NBA, which is, I guess, cool. But I mean, what do I really think about that? I don't know. I don't want to like go too deeply into this because that's not one of my talking points today. But I think basically Kyrie scores with a whole bunch of dribbles, which is like James Harden. All right, it's more in that vein, or like Allen Iverson, or like maybe even like Kobe Bryant. I think that what Kevin Durant does is extremely efficient scoring that isn't a dunker. So there's like, you know, Wilt Chamberlain and Shaquille O'Neal, but like he does it from anywhere on the court, and he doesn't have to even run off screens like Steph Curry does. All right, so I think that Kevin Durant is like the ultimate. There's guys like Michael Jordan and like Kobe and Carmelo Anthony and Tracy McGrady who score kind of like in the mid-post area, and they make it look really, really easy, which is great too. But I think the way that Kevin Durant scores is by far like the best way to score. It's just so simple. So anyway, that's all I'm gonna cover for that one. What's up, Weston? How you doing, homie? But the things that I will be talking about today, I got Wembanyama. I'm gonna be talking about. It's gonna talk about Anthony Edwards' big dunk. I see it, Kieran. I'm gonna talk about I'm gonna talk about Markelle Fultz. An interesting article came out about him. And I'm going to talk about a really, really funny story about Bojan Bogdanovic. But all that stuff comes later. All right. Right now, we got to begin with whatever's on this screen. There we go, our tournament stuff. All right. We have our tournament stuff, and we do have a little video to watch with all of our tournament stuff for the highlights. So let's watch that for a second. Someone dunked it! Can you catch him? Can you catch him? Can you catch him? Can you catch him? Where are the other four players? That's break ski. Go! Oh, Jarek trying to pick on the little kid. Oh, I can't believe you, Jarek. That's a nice take. All right. Dunk! No! Back, dude. No. Nice left. Stolen. Alley-oop. Throw it up. No. Trey Puta. Got him. Nice pass, Jay. Get up. Nope. Just another one. putback. Can he go? That team was not playing defense. Nice block, Jeremy. Cash. Gonzalez. Oh, yeah. He got fouled. Call it ref. He got fouled. Another missed dunk. Backdoor cut. Backdoor cut. Got him. Swing that thing. Go to the leak out. Leak out, Kieran. Leak out. Don't double team. Don't help off corner. That's what happens when you help off corner. Got him. All right. That was that. All right. So that was a fun weekend of games. Thank you guys for attending. That was really fun. But we got a lot more weekends to come. Not just for this tournament, which will last all month long, but we have other tournaments coming up and other league games coming up. So make sure that you guys sign up for everything that we're doing, because if you're not playing basketball games, then you're kind of like missing out on the main part of it all, because you're supposed to be like also playing basketball games, not just working out. So yes. All right. Now we got to move on to what else we got here. Also talking about the Houston trip. All right. Yes. We are going to Houston. We have all that stuff, and tomorrow will be the deadline. I'll send out another notice to see who wants to be in the rental car stuff. And tonight is the night. So yes, heads up for that. Last call. There we go. All right. Moving on to our quote of the day. Quote of the day today is "Do it now." One of my favorite quotes that I didn't know it until I made like this Limitless Hoops book, but it's the one that goes, "The best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago. The second best time is now." And like, even if you aren't started, even if you aren't doing exactly what you want to be doing in your lifetime, do it now. Do it right now. All right. Now I should tell that to myself when I have chores to do. But dude, it's so easy to just press that extend button, like press that postpone button, press that snooze button, man. It's so easy to do that, but you shouldn't be doing it all the time. Do it now. Do it now. All right. All your dreams, all your short-term goals, all your long-term goals, they're going to be fulfilled much more sooner if you just do it now. And as I know, once you like actually open up that computer and start doing your homework or whatever it may be, or actually you actually get to the gym or get in the shower, you're going to be like, oh, this actually is very comfortable. It's the first second of it that's hard to do. After that, you're at the gym putting up weights. That part's easy. It's just getting there, right? So get over it. Do it now. Rip the Band-Aid off and just do it. So that's the quote of the day this Tuesday, this 3-word quote of the day. Do it now. All right? Unless you're like thinking of like murdering people, then maybe don't do that now. Maybe when you want to think about that one. Yeah. Anyways, moving on. We got our itinerary. Stuff that you should be doing, stuff that you will be doing, stuff that you might be doing. We got weekend form shots, pro hop, pick and roll, pass to pop, step back, pump fake to dribble bank shots, and the three-point contest. Make sure that you bring your coins to practice. I think I have a bluffer going on, and that's Noah's like, I'll challenge anyone, anytime, any second for any money on earth. 1, he has a whole bunch of coins. 2, he didn't do it when Connor used to be here. 3, Kieran hasn't showed up for shooting practice yet. So maybe that might change his mind, but I want to see this. I don't care how many coins you got. Risk them. All right, go for this thing because I want you guys to shoot pressure-filled shots during this 3-point shooting contest. As for the other ones, pump fake to dribble bank shots, that's just finding your spot like Kevin Durant. Step back jumpers, we're going to work on that as well. Pick and roll, pass to pop. It's the coming off the pick and roll, stepping back, putting it right there and throwing an accurate pass, accurate hook pass. That is tough. Let's get a whole bunch of reps like that. Whole bunch of them. I want to put you guys in groups where we're going to be doing this the entire time. Hopefully I can just... We would do weekend form shots like as a group or whatever, and then I'm gonna put the other 4 just on rotate, and we're just gonna shoot for the entire freaking time, the entire hour. But the last 30 minutes we got horseshoe shooting, 180 poly for shots, pick and roll defense, which is an amazing thing to go over. Point guard to bounce the ball ahead, which is great. I got some ideas for that as well. And then under 15 seconds, up by 4+ points. Guys, like, dude, the game should be over. Can we handle their press? Can we withstand them trying to foul and trying to steal the ball? We got to figure that stuff out. So we're gonna go through some scrimmage opportunities where we'll talk about that, and then deflections being worth 1 point. Getting deflections and just being in the passing lane and just disrupting the offense is an enormous part of basketball, especially if there's a shot clock, which there isn't one in Colorado yet, but it still disrupts their flow and it still messes them up. So you want to be in the passing lanes, okay? All right, those are all the drills that we're doing today and yesterday and every day. So next thing we got is to see who's doing the homework. Is anyone? I always ask, because you know why I ask, right? Because you are what you do, not what you say you'll do. All right, where'd I hear that from? Oh yeah, right there. Okay. Anyways, we got hello is Lincoln. He's been posting. Weston's been posting as well. Anyone else been posting? Anyone? Who's that first person right there? Is that us? Kieran and Declan Love with the pro hop, and then the pump fake to bank shot. Nice job. The clap dribble, we did it from yesterday. Nice job. Okay, I'll take that. Oh, you did it before yesterday. Pretty good stuff. I like it, Lincoln. Great job, everybody. All right, let's check the story of the day because we are just breezing right along here. Let's just keep on going, keep it rolling. What's up? Being a doctor, teacher, or social worker are very important things in this world. But there are many other professions that are just as silly as being an athlete. Especially when you realize what life is truly about and the impact you can make on this world from any of life's arenas. So pursue your passion and learn excellence on a daily basis. Dude, that might be like the most profound story that we've ever shown you. What's up, Lincoln? I see you in the comment section. Man, yeah, that is deep. Okay, I like that story a lot. Basically, it's like everything's a joke, basically. So who cares if your thing is like, just entertainment or just for fun? Because there's doctors, there's teachers, again, and there's social workers. And then parents, okay? Name something else that really matters, that actually matters. You can't, because lawyers, that stuff's made up, dude. They might make some money, but that stuff's made up. People that making computers and stuff like that. Yeah, we don't need that kind of stuff. Entertainers like actors. I know you don't know that. I know that one isn't important. So there's not that many more important people out there. Either curing cancer or you're just messing around with stuff. Even bankers, they're not that important. It's just a money thing that we need to have society. But you need everything else too, because everything else, I'm not saying is silly. I'm saying nothing is silly. I'm saying everything is super important. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm just saying that besides those maybe top 10 things, let's just give it 10 things. Everything else is expendable. Everything else we could be done with. It doesn't matter. All right. But since we have those things, the only reason why they matter is because we have passion about those things. All right. So there's the 10 things that matter where life would not exist without those things. And then there's everything else that doesn't matter until we place our passion into it. And if basketball is your thing, that's not silly. All right. Because I'm sure that Michael Jordan has had more of an effect on this world than any banker to have ever lived. Besides maybe I don't know. Was Thomas Jefferson a banker? Was Alexander Hamilton a banker? I don't know. I don't know. But no, it's an enormously effective thing to inspire people. And if you want to be a painter or something like that, or an ice skater, or a shoe salesman, whatever your entrepreneurial endeavors are, it can have an enormous impact on this world if you allow for it to. So don't think that this thing of yours is silly. And like I've said many other times, you're not doing it to make the NBA. You're doing it to become the best player that you can become. Then if that player happens to be good enough to make the NBA, awesome. If not, you've learned so many things about life, and you're going to improve your entire life because you know how to work with your passions and make sure that you include your passion in your hard work, that you're going to dominate your own life, meaning you're gonna be miles ahead of your neighbors and your friends and people in the rest of the world who aren't happy. because you're gonna know how to make yourself happy. You're gonna know how to like chase your passions the correct way with efficiency, and you're gonna like whatever you do in life, you're gonna just be amazing at, and people are gonna be so jealous of you, and it's all gonna be because you at one point in time put forth an enormous amount of effort into something that you loved. So that's why we do it. So whatever you love out there, just know it's not silly. You go for it with all your heart. So if you have that, you know, you want to make, I don't know, toy dolls, and you want to make them like, I don't know, maybe scary monster dolls like that Chucky doll, and that's all that you want to do with your life, you do it as well as you possibly can, and you will make $1 million, or at least you'll be extremely happy. Anyways, that's the story of the day. Let's look at the trivia question today. Before we get into the rest of the stuff, but the trivia question today. Good luck with it. I'll give you a couple minutes. I forgot the answer to this trivia question, so I got to look it up with you guys. All right, I'm pretty sure that no one answered it last week, so it's the same thing as last week. Good luck with today's trivia question. It is as follows. Who's missing? Andrew Harrison, Aaron Harrison, Dakari Johnson, Devin Booker, Karl Anthony Towns, and Willie Collins Stein. But there's one person missing. Who is this person? Do you know? Oh yeah, I gotta look it up, huh? Alright, let me look it up. Oh man. Alright, so there's that guy. I honestly forgot the answer because we asked it last week. Alright, let's see this thing. Okay, so that's that. I'm like still searching for it right now. Okay. See that. Maybe that. Okay. I still can't find the answer. Oh, I found the answer. I think that's the answer right there. Alright. I think I have the answer. Let's see if you guys can get this answer. Who's missing from... What in the heck? That's impossible. That is literally and figuratively impossible. How did you get that question? Dude! Yes, there was once upon a time a team called Kentucky. And at one point in time, for 1 year, they had all these players make the NBA, and they were Andrew Harrison, Aaron Harrison, Dakari Johnson, Devin Booker, Karl Anthony Towns, Willie Collins Stein, and Trey Lyles. That is the answer. Got it again. Unbelievable. Kieran is now leading the pack, leading Austin by 1 point. Great job with that. But you know, we got to move on to more important issues. The more important issues are this. Poll question. Is this a foul? Was this a foul? That's what I got to say. I saw him dunk it, then he comes down and is like, I hurt my hand. But it was like his left hand. I'm like, didn't he dunk it with his right hand? It was a sick dunk. But the guy ended up having a freaking concussion. And we replayed it, and it was like, oh, he hit him with his left hand. He didn't even touch the rim with his right hand. That was crazy. It was a crazy dunk, and it knocked him out. Is that a foul? I say no. It's not a foul, because if the dunk goes in, this is entertainment. You should have done something different, because we're not calling no offensive fouls on big-time dunks. Watch the dunk. Boom. Throw it back to him. Throw it back. Get out of his way, John Collins! I warned him. You guys heard me warn him, right? He's holding his hand. I thought he was like acting possessed. I thought it was like, oh, you see what I did? I was like, why is he holding his left hand though? But he was honestly hurt. He said that he might have like hurt his like finger, and that dude was out. All right, look at him. He's like, he hurt his hand. On it. Everyone thought he hurt his hand on the dunk, but like it was like on his forehead. If you watch it really closely, boom, like just clips him. Now he is in the actual area, but he did jump. Maybe don't jump. Usually John Collins is the person putting people in posters. He's had a horrible year this year, and now I think he got baptized, or does he have to quit? Should he have to quit? Is that the poll question? Does he have to quit basketball now? Does Anthony Edwards Did Anthony Edwards send him into the shadow realm, into the place where Frederick Weiss got sent? And does that guy have to quit basketball now? Is that the rule? He has to retire? But that is crazy. He got a literal concussion from getting dunked on. Oh my God. Anthony Edwards, what you doing? Right there. Just freaking beans him in the forehead. So I say it doesn't have to be a foul. What do you guys think? Should that be a foul? Should it be considered a foul? Should it be? It's your call. All right, now a little behind the scenes action going on here. All right, we got a defensive player of the year battle going. All right, and it's like, is it gonna be Wembanyama or Rudy Gobert? Now Rudy Gobert is like the favorite, I guess. He's won 3 times before, and Wembanyama actually stat-wise is like beating him out. He's actually like one of the best stats in the history of like blocks and steals together. It's like ridiculous. And Rudy Gobert might say like his past ones were won because of those stats. And Wembanyama finally cleared it up, and he said, Give it to Gobert. Give it to him, he said, because every year after this, it will be my turn. He says, give it to him now before it's no longer his turn. And I love that trash talk. I love it because it's probably true. All right, but afterwards, he says, Wembanyama says Gobert deserves Defensive Player of the Year, but afterwards, it won't be his turn anymore. All right, his stats show why he should win the Defensive Player of the Year. Over Gobert. It's fun because I realize what guys have to go through against me is what Gobert says about going against Wembanyama. He says it's that ridiculous to score against him. It's just crazy. His arms are everywhere. All right. So does he deserve the Defensive Player of the Year? Draymond Green said no, because he doesn't like guys on losing teams receiving awards. And there is something to that. When I was in college, we had a very good team, and I think like 4 or 5 of us were like very good, all of our starters. And our coach, out of nowhere, I think he was like looking at the newspaper, which we never did. We didn't care. We didn't even like read newspapers because we were college kids. But he said, there's a guy named Rudy Gay over at Lyle and Marymount. Rudy, if you're watching this, was it Rudy Gay? No. Wait, what was it? I forgot his name. Brandon Gay. Is that his name? Yeah. Sorry. If you're watching the show, my bad. All right. But yeah, he said that he's over there at LMU and he is not as good as you guys. And we were like, what? Okay. And he was like, because he's averaging 22 points a game. And you're going to think he's better than you because he's averaging 22 points a game. And I'm trying to tell you guys, every bad team has a good player. And we were like, oh, yeah, I guess. I get it. And that does make sense, especially like now that I see everything. Like someone's got to score the points. And if you're on like a bad team, you're going to get a lot more shots. And if like we're all good players, we have to like, split up the shots. So if you're on a bad team, you just get more opportunities. But I think with this one, it's the Defensive Player of the Year one. How does that increase his blocks and his steals? Because they're on defense more? No. I think that the Defensive Player of the Year could be from anywhere. And I even think that the MVP should be from anywhere. Otherwise, people are just going to want to jump to the best teams like they already do. I think you should give people props if they're carrying an entire team, but it's also within reason. So there was Barry Sanders in football. He was just like running the ball every single time, and he looked like the best player to ever live, but he's on the worst team, but they were giving him the ball every single time. But then there's like people who carry their team to the playoffs, like Damian Lillard. Maybe he deserved something back in the day when he was carrying Portland to the playoffs because maybe no one else could have. All right, I think that there's some wiggle room in saying that yes, this guy's on the worst team, jacking up 50 shots a game, scoring 30, and this guy's on the worst team, but now that team is like the 8th best team. I think that that's doing a lot more than someone who's on a team with 3 superstars. So I'm going to say that if Wembanyama is doing that well on defense, historical numbers, I think he deserves the Defensive Player of the Year. And you know what? I don't really like Rudy Gobert. Sorry, Rudy, if you watch my show, Rudy. I apologize, Rudy, but it is what it is. Come on, man. You caused COVID, dude. All right, moving on. What are we talking about? All right, this is an interesting one. This is what I was talking to you guys about. All right, this is a player with the yips. The yips. You guys know what the yips are? And it's this guy right here. All right, it's Markel Fultz. All right, he had the yips. All right, now this is usually in baseball players. All right, because baseball is known to be like a very superstitious sport. I can say that, okay? And what the yips are you psyching yourself out. So it's like someone told you that you can't shoot from the left side of the court, and then all of a sudden you start missing a whole bunch of left-hand side of the court shots. And you can't change it. And in baseball, it's like you just go on this huge missing streak and you think that you suck. And they will go on a streak like that forever. They just won't ever hit the ball because it's that hard. This is the first time I've ever heard a basketball player having the yips, and he just actually cleared it up. And he said it's not the yips. He didn't say that word. He said it wasn't my mind. My mind is strong. He said it was actually my shoulder, and it went undiagnosed. So he was the number one pick in the NBA draft the same year that Jason Tatum came out. So they traded up to get this dude, and then he was like a wash. Philadelphia was like, what do we do with him? He's nothing. This is crazy. But everyone was kind about it because he started changing his shot. And his shot started being like this. It was like weird. It was weird. And he was like, my shoulder hurts. They're like, your shoulder hurts? Okay, let's go to the doctor. They checked him on the doctor, and then like nothing came up. And it was like that for a while. And he was like starting to feel a little crazy about it. He's like, but I know I got something in my shoulder. Sure enough, finally went to a doctor that said, yes, you have this nerve damage thing that's hard to detect. And he goes, okay. He goes, you should have surgery on it, or you can do rehab. He did the rehab, got traded in the meantime, goes down to Orlando, cuts his hair because he used to be all braided out, and then he rejuvenated his career. While he's not like on the caliber of Jason Tatum, he is a starter, and he did get better in terms of his shooting. I still think it might have been psychological. Through everything he said, it just seems like, what are the odds of you like having that much pressure on yourself, then not getting hurt, and then having like a mentally stressful time, and then your shoulder hurts without any injury. I believe the mind can actually alter your body, and I think that it's been told that, because imagine when you're like cold, the mind will make you shiver and make you warmer. All right, so the mind is so strong. I believe that the mind messed up his shoulder. Honestly, like I know it sounds kind of magical and weird, but yeah, the dude had the yips, but I think he was right in that his mind is strong. Because other people have gone through what he's gone through all the way. He said he had to work his way to the top. He gets selected at the top, then he got thrown down to the bottom, and he had to work his way back up. A lot of guys would not have survived that. And I think he is absolutely ridiculously strong to still be here in the NBA. Like, as a starter, I mean, like, he's only 25 years old. He can still get better, too. So, congratulations to him for getting over the yips or over that shoulder injury. But if you guys ever find yourself going through something similar, stay strong, just like this guy. And also, maybe, like, get yourself out of it in many other ways. I don't know. Watch the movie Tin Cup. That's about that movie. That's about that philosophy or psychology or whatever. All right. Anyways, last thing that we're talking about is, as promised, the Bogdan, how do I say his name? Bogdanovich. All right. So that's right here, Bojan Bogdanovich. All right. He left a petty review on his Pistons owner's private equity firm after the trade. So he's playing for the Pistons, and he gets traded. The guy that owns the Pistons also owns this like big business equity firm, and there was a comment left on the equity firm's page that was a 1-star review from Bojan Bogdanovic. I don't know if it was a person who was like posing to be him, because that's also pretty funny, but it was definitely left there. And if you look at the review, it says it right here. It's called Platinum Equity, and it says someone gave them a 1-star review. Who gave it, US? None other than Bojan Bogdanovic, who got traded last month from the Pistons to the New York Knicks. But yes, maybe, honestly, he's only left 10 reviews. I don't know if this is true or not, but I do like the concept. I like the concept. I think that you should be giving reviews to your NBA teams when they trade you, or even if you're still on the team, good or bad though, okay? Because we might as well hold these guys accountable, because some of these guys are running their franchises into the ground. Now, that used to be the Knicks guy, but he's gotten better, I guess. But some of these franchises aren't even trying to win. Yeah, they deserve some one-star reviews. Why not? So that's our product review. Is his product review, and what would you do? Anyways, with that said, I'll see you guys tonight at the shooting workout, followed by our 30-minute practice. And don't forget that the quote of the day is, "Do it now." All right, guys, I'll talk to y'all soon. That's my time. Congrats to Kieran for answering the question correctly. Great job with that. And make sure you guys sign up for all the games happening this weekend and for the following weekends as well. All right, I'll talk to y'all later, man. Peace out.